Hi guys, welcome to Off the Cuff. And tunaumwa kwa miguu.
Kwa park sasa.
Yeah, so yeah. Sorry.
I'm Olive.
I'm Mudoni.
And today we have a very sensitive topic, something that people don't tend not to talk about it. And when you talk about it, people think you are talking about it because you want to be viewed as a victim, and which is not even the case. So our topic for today is sexual consent. And for us, before we even start talking about this topic, we have to come from a dictionary point of view. So that's why we are going to be reading from our phones.
Definitions, statistics.
Yeah, definition. That's why we have the phones. So I'm the one going to read the definition. Sexual consent is an agreement to participate in a sexual activity. Before being sexual with someone, you need to know if they want to be sexual with you too. It's also important to be honest with your partner about what you want and what you don't want.
So, in that sense, this is what sexual consent basically means in layman's language. Sexual consent means that we both have to agree.
Yeah.
Keyword being agreeing, yes, consenting. Like we both have to agree. This thing, it cannot be a situation where the guy wants, the chick doesn't want, or the chick wants, the guy doesn't want, because that's also a factor. And as much as it's not talked about often enough, still it has to be an agreement on both sides. Like everyone has to be okay with this thing is happening, and this is, as in, these are the parameters. Like whatever you're comfortable with. I cannot not be comfortable with, say, oral, and you're comfortable with it. If you force me into it, I have not consented. There is no agreement. So basically, sexual consent, keyword, we have to agree.
So I'll continue with the same definition. But more explanation. Consenting and asking for consent are all about setting your personal boundaries and respecting those of your partner and checking in if things are clear. Both people must agree to sex every single time for it to be consensual. Yes.
Now this comes to the part where we have started. As we were beginning, I was nilikwa sawa. I want it. But then at a point, I'm not comfortable, I am tired, kitu kama hiyo, like,
or like the position. I
even changed my mind. Yes, actually, I changed my mind in the middle of it. When I say no, regardless of the fact that I had agreed when we were starting, you are supposed to respect my no.
You have to stop.
You have to stop. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. Like, consent means that I am agreeing to every single time, as she has read. Like, every single time. I have to agree. We both have to agree with each other. Unataka nataka, let's do this. The minute that nimekuambia I don't want, the minute I say no, even remotely, unajua, after if you're saying I'm getting uncomfortable when I'm not able to say my no, you're supposed to check in. So your definition nasema, you're supposed to check in. If it's not clear, ask. Uliza. Men,
like, I don't even like when men say when a lady says no, she means yes.
Sasa nani aliwaambia hizi misconception but exist, honestly?
Where do you still live?
Where are you living?
In the 21st century. Haijalishi kama tungekuwa zile centuries za nyuma, a no is still a no.
A no is a no. A no is a no. Especially okay, maybe ile part mnasemanga hivyo ni maybe for the ladies who like to be wooed. You unaget, like anataka kufuatwa, so anakuambia zile no za, unajua hizo no, yes. But when it comes to sexual activity, today we're not talking about other scenarios. We're talking about the scenario you try, there's sexual activity involved. When sexual activity is involved, a no means a no. Regardless, you'd rather be on the side pali unaambiwa no but yes, but stay on the no side. Because somebody could actually sue you for such things.
Okay, as we finish up with this definition, without consent, sexual activity, including oral sex, genital touching, and vaginal or anal penetration, is sexual assault or rape.
As long as the other party has not agreed to it.
Yeah.
Rape. Do not even go around it. These guys who are busy touching chicks. Umepatana tu na demo wenyewe kwa club, you're busy touching someone's body. What is wrong with your life, honestly?
You're a rapist.
Nini shida yako? When you rape kwanza.
Like, even though that's how it starts.
Because like, it's a habit you're feeding. You feed it.
See, lazima we go to that extent.
It's about penetration.
Yeah. The minute you are touching someone.
Yes.
Na hajakubali. That's rape. And we are not going to argue about it. That's it.
Yes. Sexual assault, rape, category moja, zote mbili, they are the same type of evil. So none of them should be happening. And I feel like this mostly, okay, let's talk from a chick's perspective anyway, because we're going to have another one where guys will talk for themselves.
Guys will come and be represented.
Yes. Today we talk about ourselves.
Yeah.
Sexual consent. I was watching Zoomy Girl stories. There's this chick alikuwa anapeana story yake. Anasema the way like she met a musician, like a known person, backstage venye you go, oh, your show was nice, nini unajua, appreciating the talent.
Yeah.
Ati this musician was like, ati do you have kids? Unajua sasa ile mwanaume ameanza kushow interest. Do you have kids? So this chick says no. Ati the guy puts his hand in her pants and she touches her vagina. My people. Sasa isn't of it zoni kasirisha. Hey, wait. Like who gave you the right?
Like
who gave you the right?
Ati unafikira jueni msanii ati because you are known.
Who gave you the right?
Ati utakuja unishike inappropriately.
Mimi, I promise you, utakula slap. Whatever will happen after that will happen.
Yeah.
Na nipigwe na watu wako, mtaenda kotini. I promise you.
Like all of you.
All of you. What is that?
Ati because you're famous.
Unafikiria,
you can mishandle someone.
You think you're above the law. Let's not even go so far.
Mkono wa sheria ni mrefu.
It's a very long arm. It's a very long arm. And it's high time that men realize ladies are getting woke. Like, we're really woke now. We are woke. Hatutaki maneno ya sijui na. No, we are woke. Tumejua, like we know now that these things are happening. But when it comes to sexual consent, I feel like people don't necessarily understand.
Yeah.
Like the extent to which.
Yeah.
When I say people don't understand, me included. See a team exclude career question.
Yeah, like all of us.
So I don't feel like we understand the extent to which sexual consent should go. Because sababu me until very recently ndo nimejua like in the middle of the action I can actually say no.
Yes.
And someone is supposed to stop.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
It doesn't matter ati nimeka chini to, like we are texting tumepanga this thing, then I come to your place.
If I come to your place and
uanze kuniguza
and I feel I don't want,
like nikisha sema no nivo, just stop.
Respect my no. Like, can you please be a grown up and respect
I don't care if you'll
no.
become angry or whatever, but don't do it.
Do not.
Because the moment you do it, it's rape. And I repeat, the moment you do it,
it's rape.
It's rape. So dem akikwambia hapana.
Like stay away. Like, why do men pretend that they cannot keep their emotions in check? Because sometimes I feel like unajua kuna a certain level of control that you're supposed to have as a human being, as a sane human being. Because if you don't have that level of control, I feel like you're supposed to be categorized in the insane category. Na unafaa kukuwa madhare or somewhere like that. Because you seriously need help. Because akuna venye nimekuja, we're both grown ups. Ati simply because nikitoka home we had agreed. Nikifika kwako mwili yangu niambie me I don't want anymore. You're supposed to respect. You're supposed to respect the facts that I don't want. The facts that I don't want. So this brings me to another point. When you're intoxicated, when you have alcohol in your system, do you know that consent that you give in that moment is not consent? It's not actual consent. In a court of law, it wouldn't stand.
You are under the influence of
alcohol.
Something.
Yes. So your judgment is impaired.
Yeah, not even only alcohol, other drugs that people use. mtu akikwambia yes at that moment, don't do it. Hiyo ni rape. Like you're falling yourself into a trap. Don't say atamka kesho
aseme you raped the person.
Yeah,
and you know you will go to jail.
No, she has a right to say
that you raped her.
Because Akwana, like, she wasn't sober. These are decisions you should make when you're sober. And even when I say no, I should still be sober.
Yeah, I accept.
Sifai ati kukua na reason. Like,
there's no reason. You don't deserve a reason. You just need to hear yes or no from the other party. So the minute someone says no, can you please back off? Like, can you please use your brains? Like, this is common sense that I believe should be common to everyone. I think that this is common sense that should be common to everyone. It doesn't matter. Oh, at this point, can I just big up someone? Historia. Let me big up someone because I've met a couple of guys like in the recent past, but one of them. One. I drink before action because of many because. Yesterday I'm asking you, but either way, I prefer to drink. I consent before. But as I told you, I don't think I've come to the point in my life where personally, I also understand that I have the power to say no when the action has already begun. You get that is something that I am still trying to learn. If I am uncomfortable, I need to say it because I feel like at a sisi madam on our part, we don't understand consent to that level, such that okay, let me talk about this controversial bits nilisikia. Ati now when a guy is close to time yake ya climax, ati you're not supposed to say no. Sasa kama nafinywa, nisiseme.
Like if you are hurting me.
Sasa umalize, how selfish can a human being be?
Unajua, it's supposed to be sex is two-way.
Exactly.
Kila mtu anafaa kutoka hapo akiwa satisfied. Na the moment naumia na nakwambia no and you're not backing off.
That is not right. That's not right.
I think I'll just keep on just saying that word rape.
Please say it because it needs to be said
people
enough.
People are not saying it enough.
Yeah.
Na wale watu when you just come out you say like I was raped.
Inakuwa
watu wanaona kama unataka kuwa victim.
No. As in okay.
Unajua ikifika ile point you even saying it, you're over it.
Yes,
you just want to say it. Watu wakwe aware this is happening.
Yeah, this is what is happening in this country.
Yeah.
On that note, according to statistics, can you imagine that a third of the girls in Kenya, 1 in every 3 chicks in Kenya, is sexually assaulted before she gets to 18?
Imagine.
How big are those statistics?
As in, huyo ni mse aizi ongea, when you say it, watu wata they won't take you
seriously. And especially
you know, inakuanga kwanza ni relatives. We don't even go far. Hakuna mtu atatoka sijui wapi
amekuja kurape mtoto.
Hapana, it's
ni mtu tu wako hapo
around.
Ati blood is thicker than mimi. By the way, these things Aki, please do not try me on this level with my children.
What?
Hey.
Hapa tuchezi mambo za blood.
Mimi wacha nikwambie, I saw some guy nilipatana na I saw a clip. It was a clip on WhatsApp. This guy was caught. Na boy, a young boy. Do you know what the father did? Or whoever caught him? I think the guardian to the boy. Unajua alichukua kamba, mimi niliona clip akikatakatwa. Kidogo. Killing him slowly, anakata the rapist now. This guy who was sodomizing the young boy. Anamkata kidogo. And trust me, mimi nikipata mtu na mtoto, imagine that's the same way I will go. Wacha niendange jela after, but such people, as in, we need the world to read. We should read the world of such people. That's my opinion.
Alafu, you know, in Kenya, tuko na hii shida sana. When you go to the police station, someone has touched you inappropriately.
They don't take it seriously.
Hiyo tushasema ni rape.
Yeah.
Ama amekurape, the act has happened. Sasa polisi wataanza kusema ebu angalia hata venye umevaa.
Look,
don't be that person. Unajua when a robber steals, watu hawasemangi
ati ni juu hakuwa na pesa ndio maana ameiba. Why?
But mimi nikivaa venye nataka ati sasa something happens to me, mtu anishike vibaya,
it's because of me.
It's because I dressed
That is such a backward mentality.
That is such a backward mentality. So wrong. Goja apana. Because inafanya watu hata wasiende police station.
Now that's the thing. Alafu pia wacha niulize. Let me ask, why do we have double standards? Because me there's a certain type of guy you like. There's a certain type of guy like. So mbona boy ako allowed to dress venye anataka na sisi we are not allowed to dress however the hell we want.
When we wear ati sasa unataka wanaume waone nini? Wanaume washaulizwa unataka wanawake waone nini? I've never had such a thing.
Exactly. They wear their muscle shirts, they sag when they want
to.
They wear sweatpants. They wear sweatpants that are showing us the packages.
Yeah.
Na tuko tu bado, we are still calm and collected. Why do you pretend that you also cannot keep your emotions in check? Because I feel like it's pretend. Personally, would I even go to a police station? I'm sorry, but like,
I don't think so. Like Kenya, how I feel like they haven't made it equal, like welcoming, like they listen to whatever you have to say. Because the moment umeenda po unalia, they just look at how you're dressed. They
demonize you. Like when nilikuwa nasikiza story Adelo Nyango, apparently she's gone through something like that. So alikuwa nasema ati like that is what happened to her. Like they made her the person in the wrong. Like what were you wearing? Why were you walking outside at this time?
What were you wearing?
Exactly. Alafu, why were you walking around at this time? Kwani imeandikwa wapi mwanamke anaweza tembea at certain times na mwanaume anaweza tembea at certain times?
Like we are in a democratic country.
Exactly. Hakuna pali where it says like why do you try to make us look like a lesser sex? Like okay. Sawa. Anyway, maybe no why, sorry. It's to retweet on a machungu. Like I have a lot of machungu. Because I feel like we are not protected enough as women, in as much as we're not protected enough. And then the saddest part, can you imagine? The saddest part, unajua hata ukifika hospitali kama umerepiwa, kama ni mwanamke anakuhandle too like you're just any other crap. You get? Like no one in that moment, like kwezi ma hospitali, like can we have like people who
watu wamesomea hiyo kitu, like usikue just a random
don't just be a random nurse.
Ati a nurse mwenye ametoka huko amedeal na watu wamechoka the whole day, akikuja na kuja hapa kukumistreat, and you have already been mistreated
enough. Like
we just need watu wamesomea hii kitu, like
specifically, specifically
nurses who can deal with you well.
Unajua me, I think even the part that hurts me the most is that in that moment umetoka, like things have happened to you, you've walked into a hospital, you'll meet a female nurse and she will be the first to tell you how wrong you were to do the things you did to make that action happen to you. And that is not right. Like haujafanya hiyo kitu iku happen here, regardless of what you're wearing, regardless of the time that you're brain, you were not in that man's brain. Like if I was in that man's brain telling him like rape me now, like sawa, I will agree I did something wrong, but at least simply cause nimeva, like what do you people want? What has a 5-year-old want to make a whole grown man?
I wanted to say, like mtoto amevaa vibaya. Like sasa huyo utamblemaje ati she had won, she was walking for alikuwa anatembea sijui saa ngapi. Huyo ni mtoto wako kwa nyumba, you found her in the house. And you have done that to her. Like you're just stupid, you're shameless, like hata hufai kuexist wewe.
This conversation needs to change. This conversation lazima to change. Like it cannot be me at fault and I'm the one that things are happening to.
Yeah, like
and at the end of the day,
that guy, you just leave that guy to walk. Huku kwa barabara.
To walk in the streets.
Then he goes and does the same thing.
Why do you think
still blame this chick?
Why do you think that it's one in every 3? Why do you think it's one in every chick? Kwa sababu these men are still walking around. Alafu sasa unajua ile culture tumebuild, like the culture we've built in this country, let me say, like men wamezoea sana kuambiwa yes. I was listening to some perspective ya Adelo Nyango. Men wamezoea sana kuambiwa yes, such that the minute unamwambia no, and like he's still entitled. What are you entitled to, my friend?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Ati ukisema no, anafikiri unasema yes, no. Nikisema
like,
no ni no.
It's a no. Like
you shouldn't even think about it.
Like why are you thinking like why are you playing God to imagine that I am saying yes when I'm saying no? Like who give you, like who died and made you king?
Yes.
Okay, mimi niko na machungu now. The story that has given me sleepless nights. Anyway, so Mimi, first of all, as I've said, like I'm also being enlightened as I get to listen to stuff about sexual consent and whatnot. So this is not, Jesus Christ, please do not make me a victim, because I am not. Like, I refuse to live by that term. Like, I just refuse to live by that term.
But I feel the moment unajua ikikuhapenia, yes, you are the victim.
Yes, I'm the victim.
But ukika for a while unajua this takes a lot of courage to even talk about. So by the time naongea kuihusu, like I am no longer it. I just want you guys anymore, like to know this is what is happening out here,
and this, unajua, like from a personal level, like we need to talk about these things so that people can see the seriousness in it.
Venye tu watu wanaongea kuhusu mihadarati,
sindio,
like we should talk about sexual consent like that, ndo mtu ajue, like when this person touches me this
like
way,
this is what do I do, this is not right.
I shouldn't agree
to such things,
and I shouldn't keep quiet.
Yes, exactly. Like we need to stop keeping quiet about
now. Wazazi, please listen. Mtoto wako akikwambia uncle alinifanyia hivi kazi,
why are you defending this uncle,
nani alinifanyia hivi, just listen. Ochana hii mambo tu sema sijui family is, that's BS.
Huyu ni mtu wa kanisa.
That's BS. Like,
who said mtu wa kanisa hana sexual urges?
Listen to your child, protect your child.
Exactly.
Because akikuwa mkubwa atakuresent.
Si hataki kwa mkubwa, the resentment will start there.
Itaanza tu
your resentment itaanza hapo.
Kusema sijui mtoto wangu amechange. Na ni wewe umsikizi.
Mtoto wangu amekuwa kichwa ngumu.
Na ni wewe umsikizi. Like, just listen.
Like we need to get on a whole new level. Oh yes, let me start from this perspective, because I think when such a thing happens to you, like when sex happens and you've not consented, there's two types of people, in my opinion, that come out of it. There's the one who will be beaten down by the fact that it happened. Unajua, atashindwa ku rise above, which is not their fault, because either way we don't have enough support systems.
Yeah.
There's the other category of people who will suppress. I'm totally in that category. I will suppress and decide that it happened, but I will never acknowledge that it actually happened. For me, it happened, sadly. And actually the first time, like when I lost my virginity, your time. So like I suppressed, like for me to know like it was a major thing that happened to me. I've realized that 6 years later, because of something that triggered the me realizing part. There was something that triggered the me realizing part. When I had the first time, I realized this year that sexual consent, I've not really understood sexual consent for, like, since I started having sex. I started having sex after I was 18. Like, I was 18 and like 4 months, so I was already legal. So that's one. I was already legal when I was having sex. So, as I've said, I had the experience. Mbona nasema experience kama ni kitu mzuri? Msijali, bado niko in denial kimpango, mimi hata sitawadanganya. Like, I don't accept to be a victim. Oh, and first of all, also, as I'm saying this story, like, can we be objective? Like, mimi sitaki mtu aniambie pole. Like, I'm sorry, but hata ukiniambia pole, it doesn't erase the fact that this happened.
Yeah.
The thing that we need to do with these stories when they are being said, can we just understand the magnitude of what people are talking about? Because these things are happening, zina happen in your inner circles, in your small circles, and then people are not speaking about it. So me by the way, sitaki kuambiwa pole, please, as in tafadhali. Pole is thank you, like feel it in your heart. I know you will feel it in your heart.
Just learn from it.
Learn and be the person who will advocate for someone to speak their truth. Because like I even told like people who are close to me, they've just recently learned about this. And the reason why I don't talk about it is I realized, like, I'm a happy person, I'm a fun person, Nico, I'm just happy, I'm smiling always. So at like the first time I decided, like, let me tell my friends, let me just see how they react to it. Last year, that's when I realized, that's when the realization started coming, like, something really bad happened to me, like 5 years ago. You understand, I realized something really bad happened to me. So I'm like, let me measure the magnitude of how bad it was by telling my friends the story. I say this story, a room that was so vibrant turns dead silent. So I'm like, Jesus. I keep saying, honestly, this is not a laughing matter. I think this is how I cope. But anyway, I was like, that is how bad. Like, is that how bad that situation was? That's when I realized it was a bad thing that happened to me. So anyway, the first night, first of all, I was intoxicated when I lost my virginity. I say I wouldn't have it any other way. Personally, I don't think I would. It was painful. So I don't think I'd have it any other way. I'd rather just have been intoxicated because it was quite painful from what I remember. And I was really intoxicated, drew nearly Blakey, like right after nearly Blakey. So it was at a house party. Oh, I don't feel guilty. I don't want to guilt trip anyone. So if you hear this story and you're like among the people involved, like, it's not your fault. Whoever's fault it is the fault of the guy who did that. It's the fault of the guy who did not let me consent. It's no one else's fault. Like, seriously, yeah, now this is another reason why I don't tell this story, because I never want, like, the people who are around it, I never want them to feel like, like, sitaki ku guilt trip mtu yoyote. Me, the only person that I have a problem with is this guy who didn't let me consent. So after Nime Blakey, apparently the door to the room where we were at wasn't locked. So this other guy came in. When he came in, I don't remember very nicely, but I just remember, like, feeling, of course you'll feel a penetration, let's just be real. So I wake up, I look at the guy, it's not the same guy, it's another guy now. Like, from the get-go, the fact that I was intoxicated when the virginity was being lost, that's a problem in itself.
Yeah.
As we have established. Yeah. It's a problem in itself. Because either way, the guy was also intoxicated. But then, in that situation, like, such situations are not supposed to be happening. Because it's very simple for me to wake up and decide, like, this guy raped me, I didn't consent, I was intoxicated.
Like, just don't.
Like, yeah, like, okay, such situations, I don't know if they can be eliminated, but still, like, people need to understand, like, when a chick is intoxicated, please do not take that no. The same way you are taking this no, the one that tunakwambia as a yes, can you take that yes I say when I'm intoxicated as a no? Yeah. To be safe? Yeah. Can you? Like, because I think that is what should be happening. Yeah. Come on, like, don't have double standards at nini. Like, don't have double standards, please. Come on, uta take my yes as a no. Why wouldn't you take my no as a yes? Unajua? So this guy walks in.